There's two primary tools that we have for the developers. There's the API, which allows you to access like the 100 million, the database of 100 million places that we have, and then there's the Pilgrim SDK, which is the relatively new piece of technology that runs in the background. And as Jeff was saying, it's about 100,000 developers. Everyone from the biggest companies in the world down to students at colleges and universities around the country that are building interesting things on top of it. But what's turned out to be a really interesting business is being able to license that place database to people that want to use it, right? So when Snapchat wants to put geo filters in their app, and it wants to be different if you're in a coffee shop or if you're in a baseball stadium, they need to know where all the coffee shops and baseball stadiums are. And that's not what Snapchat does. Snapchat makes these awesome apps. And so we come in and say, actually, we know where all the coffee shops and baseball stadiums and 100 million other places are, so why don't you build on top of that data set? And it's the same thing with Uber. If you say, hey, I need to be picked up at the Paley Center, right? There's a good chance that writing that query coming back, that's going to hit our servers and say, oh, we know the address. This is the address for that. That's still that long, and the car shows up 5 minutes later. Same for Twitter, Pinterest, any of these services where you're attaching a piece of content to a place name. A lot of the times it's our data that's driving that. And so it's interesting, where there's I meet a lot of people that are like, oh, Foursquare, yeah. I used to use that and become the mayor years ago, but I haven't used it in a while. And I'm like, well, I bet you've touched the data sometime in the last 24 hours without knowing it. And that's still, that's a great business for us.
Yeah.